I even asked you just before what time did they get the thing back? I was just like, did anyone know when the when Nathan
Package
received
arrived?
yeah, when got my package? Because I watched like right after and before the fight. This is where you tell me it arrived during the fight.
No, it arrived beforehand.
Oh, so I should watch it at the start of the stream. Gotcha. Anyway, so Genesis, is he here?
Yes, I am here.
Good. It's time to read out your title card.
Okay. One second. One. Okay.
2.
So I just have to say what's on the. So I just have to say what's on this card, right? Okay. This is for mature audiences. It contains violence, drug use, heavy alcohol use. So, if you're not 15 years or older, leave at your earliest convenience. I'm getting paid for this. Right?
Right. And we're back. So we can clearly see that Genesis is
Sure.
not a fan of reading. He'd much rather much rather spill his words than anything else.
No, I just thought of it as whoever wrote what was on it didn't write very well.
What is below this? There's apparently something below that somewhere. Oh well. Anyway. So when we last left off, the fine folks of the Immortals had decided that they're going to now set up a new HQ in an island that Jimus runs. Jimus met the Goliath that is very unfriendly, very racist, and I feel like he's glad that he doesn't have that type of Goliath on his team at the moment. Would I be correct about this, Jimus?
Honestly, Jimus is having a hard time telling him apart from Axdeath. One wears a gauntlet, one doesn't.
Now, I just realized that our starting soon symbol needs to change because, like, 3 people are now wearing 3 different things. No, 4 people are wearing 4 different things, so I'm gonna have to redesign that. Damn, changing people and making their characters look different. No, 4 out of the. My god, 5. No, 5. Yeah, 5. The only 2 is Ferox and Angerfist, I'm pretty sure, who haven't had visual updates.
Yep.
Man, this is so old. I've got to update that.
In fairness, Jimus changes his every other week.
You change your mind like you change your fucking clothes. Anyway, so after some shenanigans of trying to get an individual that still not sure why you decided to get some random called Theodore Cedric to appear.
Jimus was bored.
Of course.
Yeah, but still, random name. I'm not sure how you got that from the ether. The unlucky individual was being referred to as Zarthix over and over again. But eventually he was just knocked unconscious one too many times. And your good old friend Carolus, who is also a master of his own, gave you a potion to make him drink, which created a whirlpool above his mind, which allowed you to jump in. As you called in one friend, your one phone call was to get the range individual. You had, after that, then headed to a realm which seems to be a mind that was fragmenting more and more, with a circular cage in the center with 4 different locations, 4 different rooms, each room having its own little puzzles. You could imagine that this individual, who was more or less a commoner, only needs 4 rooms to break, but here you are doing such a thing. As you put the last item in, which happened to be a mini mask of No, you unlock the cage. As the grass turned to dust, and the void areas started to glow with dim purple. Would you like to roll initiative or wait?
I'm rolling initiative.
Okay.
I'm a rolling initiative.
29.
18. Wow, I always roll so low on initiative.
Alright, put your scores in.
I can't edit mine.
Is it another one of those things where you don't have... Oh my god. Gonna have to fix that up. Boom, make sure that your health is correct, guys.
$82. Yes? Oh, my health isn't correct.
Yeah.
Your name also isn't there.
That might be because I don't have it set up as everyone can see. Skadoosh.
Okay. There we go.
So. You were so close, Jimus.
So close, yet so far.
You may quickly position yourselves further back if you want to be further away from after unlocking. But yeah.
Wow.
What is WoW?
Oh, the freaking numbers.
I know, right?
I always roll goddamn low.
Let's hope that you get the let's hope you get the Paladin luck, where even if you roll low, you'll get the high damage.
Just
Because
constant.
Paladin luck is always roll low but bring the pain.
Yeah.
Trying to remember that one spell. I had it written down, but it's gone. It's a spell that I think warlocks can get, and it creates a very unhappy environment.
Oh, Hunger of Hater. I think.
Was it Black Tendrils?
Yeah. You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Don't remember what it's called. Anyway, let's get back into the game. So, with that, his action is going to be to destroy the thing around him. and that will be his action. As you see this large hulking mass appear, his rage is felt. He is free.
Welcome.
So it's your turn, and that's the first thing you say.
Yep.
Yep. Anything else?
How does it feel being free?
That's your turn.
Yep.
He stares at you. Genesis, it's your turn.
If it looks like if he goes to cast a spell at me, or
Yep.
goes to walk towards me, I'm shooting him in the knee.
Okay.
So I'm holding my action.
Alright, holding your action. His turn. Actually, technically it's their action.
Tendrils of dark energy, not arms of Hadar.
It is Hadar.
There's a first level one that makes tendrils of black energy, which
Yeah,
is
that's
called
the one I'm
arms.
looking for.
Yeah, which is called arms of Hadar.
There's also Everid's black tentacles or tendrils. One of them. I think it's Everid's black tentacles. The 4th level conjuration spell.
I'm gonna need both of you to make strength saving throw. I believe. Yeah. Both of you to make strength saving throw.
11.
11. Are you going to try any higher?
Yeah. 11 it is.
Oh. And Jimus. You are in a very serious way, aren't you?
What should happen?
Genesis. Roll
Did
a
I have to
strength
roll anything?
save. Yes.
Strength save? Okay. Oh, well, that's actually not as bad as I thought it was. 17.
Alright. You're not level 9, are you?
No, I'm level 8.
Hmm. Damn
Because
shame.
unfortunately, if I was level 9... No, it still wouldn't be up yet.
Alright,
Is that
so both of you take this damage of necrotic value. As he now begins to walk towards you.
Oh, that's a little mean.
And Genesis, you cannot take a shot. Your reaction is gone. Jimus, have you figured out why I was drawing lines around the place now?
I've got a decent idea.
Oh no, you don't take necrotic, you take psychic damage. You both take psychic damage. Not necrotic,
Makes
psychic. And that's his turn. He has walked 15 feet. Seems like he's playing with you at the moment. Jimus, it's your turn.
Alright. I cast Hold Person.
Right. Wisdom save. He's going to choose to succeed.
Alright.
1 legendary resistance down.
Then I'm going to move there, and I'm going to end my turn.
Alright, Genesis, you're up.
Um. I'll just. Tox, can you find out what hollow ones do again for me? I'm
Don't you
going
have
to shoot
written
him
it
in the
down?
knees.
The hollow ones are meant to be filled with stuff.
Yeah, I know. I had
Pretty
the
sure.
thing saved and I can't find it now.
Well, you should have everything in for Genesis in one folder, dude. That's what I do with Zarfix. Except not this Zarfix. If this Zarfix was in Genesis world, I feel like this Zarfix would be immediately curve stomped by like everyone. Because this suffix is within the mind, and I'm pretty sure there's a few people who already been tampering with minds.
For the life of me, I can't find it. What source book is it in? I'll bring it up after. I'm gonna attack him twice anyway, so I'll do that first.
Alright.
Deadeye. Deadeye. Hey, crit! Does a 26 hit?
Do you have any of those left after using them on the other things?
I
He used 4.
one
One?
left.
Well, you used it on the first one. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter because the second one's still a crit, so, you know. Both hit.
Okay. Damage. Damage. Oh wait, the second one was a crit. D12 on top of 15.
Pretty sure that's 36.
7. Yeah, it's 36.
Nice.
Right.
And then I'm gonna move over here. And that should be the end of my turn.
Alright. Strength saving throws from the both of you again.
Strength saves.
Yep.
17 again.
Jimus,
I got a 6.
you're good with that?
Yep.
Well, you both take 6 psychic damage as you've lost your reactions again.
Alright.
As you shall now move. Wouldn't you like to know what that black circle can do once you're in range?
No.
Jimus, it's your turn. He seems to just be walking around menacingly, not really doing anything more.
What the heck? I stepped off and grass was back.
Pardon?
That was strange. Okay, there. There. And I cast Hold Person again.
Right. What's the save he has to make?
24.
Wow, that is incredibly high.
Yeah. Can't hit for shit, but I can at least hold things so other people can.
Alright. Genesis, it's your turn.
Yep.
He's staring at you.
Yeah, makes sense. I'm going to just shoot at him twice.
Alright.
Now I need to find out his lower.
Nice.
There's an 18 hit.
Why are those with +6 and not +7?
Because I also have the sharpshooter
Right.
feat.
Alright, so why is it +11 before?
Because you take 5 off if you use sharpshooter.
Oh, so you're using sharpshooter twice.
Yeah.
First one hits, second one misses.
Okay, that tells me that. Revenant damage sharpshooter. 26.
Nope.
Respectable damage. I'd like to use intimidating presence because I remember Ryan telling me
That's an
about
action.
that. Ah, well, fuck.
Ah, fuck, indeed.
I know you're eventually gonna try and remember to use it.
Shit. God damn.
So,
I
Jimus, you might be wondering why I didn't say if you succeeded or didn't. I like to leave it up to suspense. I'm going to try that now.
Ryan, do you have Hollow One?
Literally, the only 3 things that Hollow 1 does, Hayden, is that on if you roll a 16 or higher on a death save, you get back up on 1 HP.
Yes.
If people use Detect Undead, you show up, or
As
Detect
undead,
Evil,
and then
you
it's
show up as an evil. And Unsettling Presence, you can use it once per, I think, short rest. As an action, you can cause one enemy within, I believe, 30 feet of you who have disadvantage on saving throws for the next minute.
Troy,
Yes.
I'm shocked.
What?
You just recalled that. All of that.
Look, the reason why... Look, he's a lot more of a recaller than you think.
immortal with it.
Echo
Well,
can recall things as well. Let's not forget that Echo is the echoes of the past.
there's also the fact that no.
Yeah, you
That
create an immortal with it.
Yeah, that no. Right, yeah. Anyway, so, Genesis.
I had a
is
sheet
that
up last week, so.
Is that it, Genesis? What are you doing, Genesis? As you've shot, what's now?
Sorry, I'm quickly trying to write this down. Is there a
Right.
specific saving throw they have to roll?
No.
Okay, it just doesn't. Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted that written down. Just yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck.
Are you?
Oh.
Unless I run past them.
Unsettling Presence also
Which I
only
wouldn't
works
make
on
it.
living. Unsettling Presence also only works on living creatures.
I mean, what do you think this creature is?
In the mind,
know.
it's living.
Living!
I don't think I can jump that. I think that would take an action.
No, you can, if you have 10 feet of movement, you can make a running jump, but it will take your athletics check.
Okay,
And if you fail that, do you want to know what happens if you fail about that? Going into the
Yes,
abyss?
he does.
I then
Yes, he
proceed to
does.
roll. I then proceed to roll a wisdom saving throw to impose fucking thing on the world next turn, so that I just pop up. Probably still where I am. Oh, fuck! What is my athletics?
Jimus, does this make you wonder what's within your own mind? Do you wonder if this person, if there is something like this in there that has already been freed and just is currently having a tea party with all your other like little yous in your mind?
Probably, but I'm not entering there. That's a bad idea.
That sounds like an easy way to lose control.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am Jimus Prime. I'm staying out here.
Okay, I'm trying it.
Alright.
I had to roll a d2 to see whether or not I would.
Roll
Athletic
your
saving
athletics.
throw.
What saving throw?
18.
Alright, you make it across. Cool. His turn again. You know what? Different thing he's doing this time.
Step, jump. Did he just fucking teleport?
Yep. It is now his turn, and it is now his turn after using a lair action, and he is going to walk right onto you.
I literally just pulled the finger at him.
Alright, he's going to make an attack against you.
Yep.
What is your AC?
20.
So that is correct. Cool. Do you have anything to
It's
increase
against your
your?
range. Unless it's against ranged attacks, in which case it's the 23.
Right. Well, in that case, you get hit.
Yep.
For 20
Damn.
psychic damage.
Yep.
So I think Jimus, you knew what happened. He managed to roll a 19 plus his thing. So I mean,
Jimus is just happy it's not him being punched.
oh, he didn't get punched. He got slashed by the ice sword, or by the abyssal ice sword, or axe, or whatever the hell you want to call that thing.
It's got the.
Jimus is just happy that he wasn't hit by the pointy thing of death.
Jimus, it's your turn.
Jimus moves there. Jimus then casts Hold Person again.
Yep. Well, he failed that time, but he chooses to succeed.
And
That's
Jimus ends his
true.
turn.
Is that 2 or 3?
No idea.
That was
Three.
the second use.
Oh, shush.
That was the second use of his legendary action. Does he have
Yep.
3? Does he have 5? How many would be in this mind?
Being as the lord of his own mind, theoretically
Right.
he can have as many as he wants.
Yes,
That's a
technically. That's
I
a
am
spirit.
such an idiot.
Genesis.
I've been running 30 feet when I've got a 35-foot movement speed.
Yep. Anyway, Genesis. As you start your turn in this, you take 1 extra psychic damage.
Okay.
What is your turn?
I'm going to use my action
Yep.
to use Unsettling Presence.
Alright. What does it say? One more time.
He can use
Does
his
it
action.
work
He
on
can
creatures
use,
that cannot be frightened?
yeah, because it is a frightening effect.
Then it fails.
Oh,
It would have worked on absolutely anything else in this mind, but on this, nah.
Oh, I'm going to move up here then.
Alright, attack of opportunity. And he hits.
I use Silvery Barbs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you have that? Alright, what does that do?
Makes him reroll it, basically gives him disadvantage.
And,
I'm fairly sure that's
Jimus
exactly
get-
what it does.
Yeah,
I shouldn't have rolled that. I should have rolled this. There we go. Alright, so he went from a mighty 21 to a mighty 21.
Oh,
The
at least
reason
Jimus.
why is because he rolled 2 plus his modifier.
Be right back.
He's got a 19 modifier. What bullshit is this?
It is his mind.
It is it that sleeps. Within all minds, you have the same.
I realize what I should do here.
Right, well, it hit, so you take 18 more psychic damage.
Yes.
As it
Psychic
is his
damage.
turn. As he teleports onto you again. And he's going to attack. Are you ready for the attack?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that hits. That hits. And you take 15 more psychic damage. Now we wait for Jimistro's turn. Good thing you're being Jimis's punching bag right now, right?
Right?
Hold person.
Alright. Saving throw. Alright.
I use a 3rd level spell slot for that one, by the way.
Yep. What does that mean?
Basically allows me to target a second creature if I want to, but there's no one else I want to target.
Alright.
So are you
I was just out of
targeting
2nd level
twice?
ones for it. No, you can't target the same creature twice, sadly.
If you could, that would be
That
that'd
would
be
be.
hilarious to just use a 9th level spell just to have something have to make save after save.
I mean, it'd be really good for getting through, burning through people's legendary resistance.
It would. So it's out of legendary reactions. Well, not legendary reactions, legendary resistances. I'll give you that.
Yay! I am my turn.
Genesis, it's your turn, and since you're in his aura once more, start of your turn, you take 2d6.
You've also got
4.
advantage on your first attack for this one because of silvery barbs.
Yep.
Yep.
Take 4 psychic damage this time, Genesis. Is
Yep.
Genesis? Yep, cool.
I'm here. Shit. Okay. I just want to look something up very quickly. Page 70. How much is that a bonus action? I certainly fucking hope so.
That's what he needs the second wind.
Yes, I do.
It is a.
1d10 plus fighter. It is an action.
Second wind
Action.
is
It
a
should be
bonus action.
bonus
Thank
action.
Christ. I'm gonna use second wind
What?
because I need to. It's a D10 plus my level. 12. Good enough. Good enough. Okay. And then do I let him have the opportunity attack? No, fuck it. I'm gonna shoot him twice.
First one you've got advantage on.
And
Yep.
Unless he
second
does
one
the
you
yeah,
have
so
flat roll on.
Yep, which is
'Cause
why
I
I'm
know
using
you have the off thing.
Deadeye on the first one.
Second.
Fuck me.
Alright. So
I've got advantage on the first one. Oh,
Yep.
Yes.
fuck it.
So
I'm
the second one gets Deadeye. Unless. Oh, okay. That hits.
24.
I use my reaction to make you reroll the 11. Sorry, the 1.
Didn't help.
Yep.
Worth a shot.
So 1 hit. 23 damage.
23 damage.
That's not bad. That's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad.
Alright. That's your turn.
I'm going to Action Surge. Solely because I'm probably gonna die this turn.
Okay. So you're gonna make 2 more shots?
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, fuck. Do I use Deadeye or not? Hmm.
Nuke him.
Entirely
Nuke him
on
dead.
you.
I'm going to use Violent Shot. So I'm using the grip point anyway.
Alright.
And it hits, so that's 2d12.
Right on.
So I'll roll that one. And then I'll just roll another 12. 31 more damage.
Yep. 31.
And that's the end of my turn.
As you fire into him a few more times, his gaze stops looking towards you and looks towards Jimus.
Jimus waves.
Moving over to you. And he is going to use the move called Attack. Don't suppose you want to tell it to re-roll.
I cannot.
Okay. Well, that's a 31.
Alright. That is a crit.
But no, of course it doesn't crit.
Alright, 10 above isn't a crit against players.
Yeah, I'm thinking of adding adding more to that, maybe, but you know. Anyway, so you take 17 psychic damage. And it's your turn. It doesn't seem to be talking at all, but you can hear whispers within the void.
Jimus just nods after he does that. And then he's going to cast Polymorph.
Right? Wisdom save again.
Yep.
Give me a second, just adding a bit there. Making it so it's even harder. Alright, so it fails, but
It
so
becomes
does
a
the spell.
fuck.
Because this creature cannot be polymorphed within its own mind.
Fair enough.
Good try though, good try. I give you props. In fact, actually, look, just roll a d2.
It turns into a prop.
Did you get a 2?
1.
A 1? Damn. I was gonna put a bunny that appears in the battle zone just sort of bouncing around.
Mhm.
Anyway, that was, what else do you want to do? Oh, right, yeah, you want to take that 1d6 necrotic damage real quick. 4 necrotic damage for being in his radius.
Psychic damage.
Sorry, yeah. Psychic.
The way you say that, Dox, just makes you yeah, it's psychic, that's what it is.
Totally isn't actually reducing your maximum health at all.
Yeah, it's just a walking sword of wounding. It's okay, it's okay.
Anyway,
Jimus will end his turn.
inside the circle.
Yep.
Okay. Genesis, you're up.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck just happened, so I'm just gonna. Whoa. I'm going to 1.
Actually, you know what? Your spell did work, but not how you wanted to. The outside body is now a bunny. So Carolus is now just staring at a bunny
But-
now that he's come back. He's just like, what? What are they doing in there?
And I'm going to attack him twice.
Alright.
You still have 25 and 23.
Both hit.
26, 28 damage.
You had some pretty good high rolls there.
I generally don't. I try and not use sharpshooter if I have to, because last time I tried to do it, I was rolling 1s and 2s. It's a gamble, but it pays off in dividends. Doesn't it, you little shit? Hmm?
Don't know why you're talking to yourself, but okay.
No, I'm talking to the cat. There's a cat here.
So,
Grr.
it's his turn.
And I would
So
like to be
is- oh.
specifically targeting his knees.
Oh, you're targeting his knees, then you don't hit.
His knees got a plus 15.
Well, you're specifically aiming for 2 locations.
Ah,
Makes it harder to hit,
makes sense.
especially considering his. In fact, I'll just quickly let everyone see. Let's see the hero forge as I go around. Evil campaign. Oh wait, no, it's not an evil campaign.
It's
He's
mainly
just
saying
here.
that, what's the word? Flare? Doesn't really
You can
matter.
see those plates, right?
No.
No.
Right, yeah. Well, I was showing the stream. Screw you guys. Here's let me just send it to evil campaign. There you go. That's Genesis's view,
Yeah.
and this is Jimus's view. Right. So I'm gonna let you still hit to deal damage because you said that, but I'm not gonna let you hit the knees. Alright?
No, that's fine.
Next time. So on his turn, Tendril time. Strength saves all around.
Of course. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Natural 20.
Sweet. Are you proficient?
Nope.
Nope. Well.
8.
Alright, cool. You both take 8 psychic damage. As he is now going to make a swing at you, Jimus. Oh my god, he is slowly getting an increase. He went from 12 plus his 19 to 13 plus his 19. I wonder if he'll just keep going up in numbers. But it looks like he's hit again, and you take another 18 psychic. It's your turn. And as it is your turn, and you're willingly within his area, 2d6. More psychic damage. 6 more psychic damage to you, Jimus.
Okay. Jimus is gonna. Jimus is gonna move back here to there. Opportunity.
Opportunity attack. Alright. That's gonna hit. Not much isn't gonna hit. Take another 17. It would really suck if I did do over 10 for you, Jimus, against this
Particularly
creature, because like no, even to Genesis here, because he regularly gets 10 over both of your ACs. Right, so yep, Jimus, you tanked the 17 damage.
And then I'm going to throw a necrotic lightning bolt at him. Dex save.
A dex save.
Yeah, Zarfix, make that dex save.
Yeah. That's an 8.
Alright.
You saw that 8, didn't you? Because I
Yeah.
rolled that in the open. Just because you called out Zarfix, just like, yeah, make that save. Like, yeah, no, you know he can't.
31 necrotic.
31 psychic damage. Lovely.
Then I'm going to move 10 more feet.
Right. No, Genesis, it's your turn.
You've got this, Genesis. Shoot him in his stupid face.
Or in his kneecaps, because you keep doing that, apparently. You want to do that so much, so badly.
I think Genesis has just seen how successful Angerfist has been with targeting only like head, generally just attacking people's heads. He's decided, you know, I need to target a body part as well.
I'm
The
gonna
head's
be
taken.
the kneecap guy. So start
Yeah.
blasting.
Hello?
Yes. I'm waiting for Genesis. He
Fair
probably
enough.
got that call though. So what do you think about it that sleeps?
I like it.
Maybe I shouldn't wake things up that I don't know about. Maybe this is becoming a bad habit.
I mean, this is one of the things Corollas did for fun. He jumped into people's minds and unlocked this being and beat the shit out of it. On his own, so, you know.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back, it's your turn.
Okay. So,
Mr.
Fuck you.
Kneecaps Man, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just going to shoot him normally.
Okay.
Just because hitting a specific target, I just wouldn't use sharpshooter. I kind of need it right now.
Alright, so you are still shooting for the kneecaps.
No, I'm just shooting him.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going
That's
specific now. Fine then, Ryan. I'll do one for the kneecap and one normal.
Alright. Fire away.
29 to the back of the knee. And
Alright.
16, so that one misses.
Ooh. Let me a D2.
Brr.
That it is going to be the kneecap. As you fire, the bullet goes past him and then curves and comes backwards towards his kneecap and hits.
You know, you could. I'm not gonna question that. Just-
Look, you said you shot at his kneecap, not through his the back of his knee.
For his-
You can still kneecap people from behind, just as
No.
long as it goes through the knee.
Yeah, but you didn't say it went through.
Yeah, but I like this one much better. I've just pulled a wanted
Alright.
moment. Curving bullets.
Roll damage.
That is RA. No, RD. $19 damage.
Alright.
Okay. Fortunately, I haven't rolled crit yet.
Rule beans. You know how much damage you have done so far?
Give me a second. 19.
I'm not going to let you do that forever. I'm asking if anyone has been keeping point. Because it's already in the 200s.
Damn! Okay.
And that's your turn?
Yes. I can't do anything else.
Alright, its turn. Its movement has been halved.
Ah, that means you can only teleport half of your body.
Going to use its lair action to teleport. And it is going to, it's going to make an attack against you, Genesis. A targeted attack.
Go for
It's
the knee.
going to
Go for the
split.
knee. Go for the knee.
It's going to go for the knee.
Makes sense.
As Jimus was thinking that, it goes for the knee.
It's influenced.
Oh.
Bye, knee.
Oh.
Just hearing that makes me think, so my knee has stopped working.
You used to be an adventurer like us until you took his Zafix and a knee.
Look in Evil Campaign.
Yeah, you can walk this off.
So he's just
Crutches?
taken. So what you're telling
Make
me,
me
he's
a
just
wisdom
taken
saving
both my
throw.
knees.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Something I'm proficient in, yay. Oh shit, no, I'm a gunslinger. I'm not proficient in this. Damn it.
20. Well, you fail. And Genesis is out of the battle. He's gone. It looks like he went flying into the sky and just disappeared. Genesis, you're going to be unconscious on the ground outside of this body.
I've just calculated the total damage that they have done to this Delva Gore.
Okay.
Yeah?
224. That is
So,
both of them combined.
will Jimus be able to get the final blow?
No.
And he is going to now move his half movement, which is half rounding down, so 5 feet of movement. Jimus, it's your turn. You're now alone within this mind.
Jimus
The
just sort of
whispers
starts
are louder.
laughing.
Is this the haha we're having fun laugh or the haha I'm in danger laugh?
Haha,
Or is
you're
it
in danger.
Anyway, Jimis, what are you doing?
Jimmy starts walking this way.
Alright.
You're approaching.
Silly Zarfix. See, you shouldn't have sent him away, because while he was in here, I had to hold back. And then I'm going to cast Hold Person again.
Right. Well, would you like the bad news or the good news?
I'll take the good news.
Good news is you succeeded. Bad news is you're alone.
I'm
Right, so, what are you doing now?
going to continue walking up.
Right. Was
And
that...
then I'm...
Wait, hang on. How did you move that far?
I moved 30 feet again. I thought you were saying that was
okay.
my next turn.
No. I was just asking if that's your turn.
Okay, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Make strength saving throw because lair actions are still a thing.
Natural 20, but I'm not proficient.
So you take full damage. 5 psychic.
Yep.
Because you were just within range of one of the areas that you can get black tendrilled.
Hmm.
There aren't many places that you could stop being black tendrilled.
There are places.
Yeah.
My turn?
Yep, your turn.
I'm going to move to there, and I'm going to throw a lightning bolt at him.
Alright, lightning bolt.
He takes 27 lightning damage. Psychic damage, I guess, since it's changed.
7. As you hit the visage starts to shrink downwards and downwards until it disappears. The cracks stay, but you are triumphant by the looks of things.
Jimus moves until he's standing in the middle of the pedestal.
Right?
Now, somebody bring me Zarfix!
There is nothing.
There's a cricket.
The whispers still come from the cracks. The items still within the locks.
Take the items out of the locks.
As you take them out, they disappear. The doors disappear too.
Right, I'm going to go over to... Are the doors still there that lead to the other people?
Nope. They've disappeared now. There's just frames that lead into abysses.
I'm going to walk over to one of the cracks and kneel down beside it.
Right? So just show me where you're going on with your character. Alright. So you look down. Yeah?
Yep.
Roll me a wisdom save.
Last subclass ability. 14.
That is a second. Just gonna check. That is a long-term madness. Roll me a D100.
Yay, he's mad.
I hope you don't get
7.
something that you already had.
7. Roll me a D10.
6.
6. For the next 60 hours, you'll be compelled to do to do one thing. What is on Jim's mind right now?
Find Zarthix.
Fixing Zarthix.
So for the next 60 hours, you'll be trapped in this mind, repeating that action. So,
Alright.
let us leap out of this real quick and return to Jimus, who is woken up by a foul smell. Sorry, Genesis, who is woken up by a foul smell.
Yes.
You can see that Corollas has waved a very foul-smelling vial under your nose. Welcome back. Jim is still in there.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Has
guessing
he-
he fucked up.
That really depends. There is a bunny lying here at the moment. Do you think he accidentally casted polymorph within the mind?
I'm pretty sure he did it deliberately.
Hmm.
Not gonna lie, Genesis is tempted to just shoot the rabbit.
Well,
Instead, I'm gonna
judging by
pinch the rabbit. So it turns
Judging-
back to normal.
it has to do 1 damage, so roll the attack for a pinch. It has advantage because it's knocked out rabbit.
As I just proceed to roll. It's just strength.
Yeah.
Good.
Plus thing, because this is thing. Hit.
And thingy,
And yeah, it turns into. You take a chunk off the rabbit as it turns back into a human.
oh, it's just pinching it. Wasn't trying to rip something off.
Do you know how soft bunnies are?
Yeah, no, that's why I wasn't trying to.
Yes, he
finish it up.
does. He's owned several.
I know.
Anyway, so Crowson says, so how close were you to apprehending the visage in there? The one that sleeps? Is he subdued yet? What was happening?
I'm not sure. What does purple liquid shit mean?
Well, if you had let him go, then that means that you allowed the one that sleeps out, and that means you have caused this individual to embrace its darker side. If you had done very low amount of damage, you would have only pissed that one off and turned it into a potential demon lord.
Okay, the first. That's what
Lastly,
Jimis has done.
right. Well, the last thing is if you kill that thing, then you'll turn him into a goody two shoes forever.
Okay, so
The only way to fix that is
I
through
glanced down at him.
gratuitous torture, and that's going to take a lot longer to do. Reintroducing evil is not easy.
Reintroducing evil.
No, he doesn't need to. You do, but not you, but the one in there. I wonder if he decided to stare into the void too. That'd be a terrible thing to do.
Knowing him, he would have.
Right. Well, you need one of these eyes to be able to stop yourself going mad looking into the void.
So he's he may be temporarily or permanently insane.
Temporarily, slightly, or permanently. If he's permanently, well, that's on him.
Or it's gun.
What's that word?
Not a me
it's
problem.
something. No, that's not a you problem. I'm thinking of the words that means to tamper with one's brain.
Lobotomy.
Well, lobotomy, maybe. Lobotomist, no. It's something to do with brain
A
activity.
neurosurgeon.
Neurology, that's it. Neurology is a fickle thing, especially when you use magic on it.
Makes sense.
I have my fun though. Should I go in there? Did it look like he needed help?
No.
Good, because I would have had to have him own me, and I'm sure he doesn't like having needing to owe people. He'd rather people owe him.
Oh, he's gonna owe me more for this, solely because of how much bullshit he just put me through. I think 10 more gold. I'll go easy on him.
So, Jimus,
Yep.
you feel the whole place shake as you feel your spell wear off, the polymorph wear off. The whispers grow louder. They beckon you to stare into it once more, into the abyss again.
No must fix Arthix.
Genesis is literally just sitting off to the side. If he gets up and it looks like he's still the same person as they just let out, he's just gonna kill him. Or try to.
So you keep trying to look for things, trying to fix Sarfix.
Yep.
He's magicked up duct tape.
Please roll your wisdom check to try and impose your will upon here to fix Sarfix.
Wisdom check or saving throw?
Wisdom check, of course. It's not a saving throw to do anymore.
9.
9. Nothing. Would you like to roll again?
Yes.
Alright, roll again.
I'd like to enhance ability as well.
Alright.
15.
Nothing. Would you like
Can I
to
try
roll
again?
This will be your third try for this hour. Roll.
20.
20. You hear whispers from the void start to quieten, and you see a door start to form up here.
Must fix Arthix. I'll
So-
cast enhance ability again.
Right?
Am I able to try again?
Yeah.
17.
17. Not enough. The door is still there, but faint.
Can I try again?
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
14.
14. The door starts to fade.
Third time for the hour.
Yep.
19. 21.
21. The door it has materialized fully.
I'll walk over to the door and check it.
Right? There is no doorknob, however there is a handle of some sort.
I'll use that handle.
Right? Do you push, pull, or slide?
Slide.
Slide. The sliding door opens as you find a tranquil, what could almost be considered winter location. A stream running with the sides iced over, a small wooden bridge that goes across it, and the other side there is a individual sitting and resting.
I'll go over there.
Right? You get over there and you see that it is Theodore.
Hello, Arthix.
And who might you be?
Friend. I sit down.
Well, that's not my name, firstly. So, friend of whoever told you that,
Consider it a
Xarthix-
nickname.
A nickname.
A title
Right.
of sorts.
So what brings you to my tranquility?
Would you consider yourself fixed?
Was I broken?
Yes.
I don't consider myself broken.
Very well. Then you are fixed.
Good.
He's not broken. He's just under new management.
Well, he would have been under new management, but
And then Jimis is gonna sit down and start telling him the story of Xarthix from start to end.
He listens, though. It seems like he's quite absent-minded.
Alright. Jimis is gonna try and get this Xarthix to train with.
He does not desire to train.
What do you desire?
A desire to rest.
Peace, tranquility, cheeseburger.
The battle is over. I can rest now.
And is that what you desire? Above all else?
Well, my mind is tired. It needs rest. Wouldn't you feel like you'd need rest after someone kicked the ever-living shit out of you?
I mean, when
Matters
gods
not.
kill me, I usually get back into fights, but hey, I can try the rest thing, and I sit down with him. And I'm going to spend some time resting with him.
Though you claim to be this individual trying to fix me, yet outside you terrorized such as me.
Yes, I did. I was trying to bring out your best self.
My best self. So the whole thing was to destroy the evil within me?
I'm going to the toilet.
Alright,
If that is how fate shall interpret it, then I shall not argue.
if fate is how it should
This-
interpret, then I will not argue.
better. This coming from the guy that argued with a literal god.
Yeah.
Now, Jimis is out of luck points, subclass abilities, and spell slots. He just wants to meditate for a bit.
Well, unfortunately, fix Xarthix.
He's doing that by talking with him. Hopefully he's going to be talk him into becoming no true Xarthix.
So his armor that he wears seems to look quite ornate.
Xarthix, will you walk the arcane path after this?
That's not for me to figure out right now.
Is it not?
Why would it be?
Planning for what's next is always what you should be doing.
Right. Well, my plan right now is to rest and to recuperate so that I may be able to make such decisions.
Right, fixing and restoring yourself. I'm going to focus and meditate on fixing Zarfix in my image.
Now, roll a wisdom check with disadvantage.
5.
Lovely. Roll me another wisdom save. Not a disadvantage, just a wisdom save.
11.
Alright, cool. Your alignment doesn't start changing because you end up almost changing yourself. So to give you an idea on what he looks like right now, this is what he looks like. Might I ask a question? I feel you trying to change me.
Jimus would sort of be absent-mindedly staring at him. I do
Sure
not think I need to anymore. You're fixed.
Am I?
He was the imperfect one.
Whatever you say.
Jimus is sort of just having flashbacks.
Vietnam flashbacks.
Flashbacks to what?
Yes, it is done.
I'm not sure what's done, but whatever's done, congratulations.
I must leave here to leave you fixed. I'm going to try and leave.
Right, how do you do so?
I'm going to try and mentally will myself out.
Roll a wisdom check.
14.
14. Well, it's better than a nat 1, so you jump out of his mind.
He is fixed.
Sorry, I just imagine Genesis hearing you say that in the most tranced out of this world voice.
Right, you still have 57 hours. What shall you do with 57 hours of wanting to fix him?
Jonas would make sure that food and water is brought here immediately.
That food and water is brought there.
Then he would take the ring, and he'd go start getting it. He would make sure that some equipment is prepared.
You at all go past the new headquarters?
Yep.
You can hear nothing coming from that place.
Interesting.
It sounds like there is absolutely nothing coming from there, not a peep. So, when you return after getting everything prepared, you can see that he is not sitting where you last left him. Or he's not lying where you last left him.
Is he anywhere in sight?
You can see a whole bunch of clothes on the ground. Just the upper torso clothes. Seems like all the pants stayed on.
I'll go and find him.
You find him sort of sitting on a roof, absent-mindedly looking around.
Hello.
Oh, hi. What is this place?
This is my island.
Your island.
Yes,
And you are?
my name is Jimus.
Jimus? What gives someone without a title a right to an island?
I have a title.
Oh? What's that title?
Prince.
Prince. Huh. Place looks weird.
Well, I did recently get it back from Knowles. And before that, it was a prison island.
Knolls. Aren't those the things that come from Death Dells?
Yeah. I had a bad experience with them. They killed me once.
Huh. Not a fan of the Abyss then?
He shrugs. What kills you only makes you stronger, right?
I wouldn't know.
Haven't you died before?
Oh no.
Fair
Not
enough.
physically.
Not physically, nor has he died mentally.
Ah,
The
okay.
evil part of him has died though.
So what
Yeah.
path shall you take?
What do you mean by path?
Many
He
paths
looks
lay before.
around. He looks around. Many paths lay before me. Well, I could always go down the road. Take another walk.
I just continued looking at him.
You're not exactly being coherent about what you're asking.
What life are you going to choose to live?
This one.
You know what I mean.
No, I honestly don't.
What do you plan to do with yourself now?
That I don't know. Everything is laid bare before me. A town, a prince, and an entire missing life. Something's missing, and I don't know what it is. A part of me is missing. And I don't know why I feel that way.
Do you want that part of you?
I feel better than I ever have. I feel at peace. I feel as if my inner demons are gone. I think I might actually take up paladinhood. Sounds like a good piece of work. Now, what devotion would I go for? The crown? There's a prince right here.
I'd like to walk up to him.
Yep.
I immediately.
No. You go away. You break things. Go. Leave.
So, Jimus, you see
I immediately polymorph him.
Alright. What are you polymorphing him into?
A rabbit.
A rabbit. Alright. He gets polymorphed into a rabbit. Let's see if it happens. Rolling a wisdom saving throw, yeah?
Who's being polymorphed?
Genesis.
Oh, Genesis, right. Genesis, roll a wisdom saving throw.
23.
That's
Damn.
a failure.
Youch. So, as you walk up, hey, can I get more? Turns into a fucking rabbit.
Huh? That's what I was walking up.
Right. So,
I'm going to go over to the rabbit.
vengeance? No, vengeance isn't something that I could do. I have nothing to swear vengeance on.
I'm going to cast sleep on.
Ancients? No, ancients wouldn't work either. What do I do? What do I do? Peace. Yeah, I might go I might go Oath of Peace.
Oh God, let me kill him now.
What I was gonna
I'll
suggest
save us the
is
trouble.
Watcher.
Peace sounds like a good idea. What are their tenants, though? Hey, Prince Jimus, yeah? Prince Jimus?
Yes.
What are the tenants of Oath of Peace?
He just calls out and sees there's a rabbit sitting at Jim's feet.
Jimus would sort of just look down at the rabbit.
The rabbit's
And-
just going past you and it's just sitting there. It's just sitting there staring at Theodore.
That's rabbit's no ordinary rabbit.
We'll make for just as good a stew as
Then
any.
he'd look back at him. I'm unaware of any paladin of peace.
I swear there's something. It's an oath of some sort. Oath of
There is
forgiveness?
devotion.
I think it's oath of
Redemption?
forgiveness. Yeah, redemption. That's it. Oath of
Can I
redemption.
roll a performance check
Sure.
to see whether or not I can convey like Oath of the Watcher as a rabbit?
Sure.
I swear, if I get this will be fucking hilarious. Oh, it's only a 12.
The bunny hops around.
I believe it's peace, patience. Not sure of the other two.
I might go for that one. Seems tranquil enough.
Like my arm?
Redemption. Let's so 38. 38, yeah, page 38. You're biting your arm. Well, you don't have an arm. Bunnies have legs.
4-leg then.
Peace. Violence is a weapon of last resort. Diplomacy.
10.
10. You
Oh,
fail.
then concentration on the polymorph.
So as you bite into your armor.
How about Oath of the Watch? Watchers. Sorry.
I'm not even sure what that is.
Well,
Sounds a lot less interesting than Oath of Redemption. Corellis kind of moseys up to you. Ah, you're finally out of his head. He seems quite out of it, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Did you apprehend the evil part? Did you make it your bitch?
Yes, I did.
And you didn't destroy it.
no, we did.
You don't know that.
Judging from what this guy is saying. What I said, Ryan?
No. All you said was, oh, he did.
Anyway, so he
And
says.
that's what I was saying. You jumped in halfway through, Ryan.
Anyway,
Alright.
so he says that to you, and you definitely didn't at all destroy the.
I believe it is entirely possible that it has been.
Well, I hate to say it, but he's either going to become a very big fool very soon and start attacking you once he realizes what you are, or you're going to have to torture him gratuitously.
Are you saying that I can fix this?
I'm saying there's a way to fix this. It just takes a lot longer than you wanted.
Isn't he still under the insanity thing of he must fix him?
I'm just trying to
Yep.
figure out which option is actually fixing him from Genesis' perspective.
Is it letting him go to Oath of Redemption and then turning around and starting to tell you to redeem, and then you end up having to kill him because he ends up having to use violence as a last resort? Or,
Also knowing that as soon as Angerfist meets him and he's going on about all this righteousness and stuff, Angerfist is just going to straight up kill him.
See, to fix him, I don't need to save his life in the future. I just need to make sure that he's capable. No, he will find his own path from here.
so you want him to just be the way he is?
Yes,
Even if he ends up leaving, getting powerful, and coming back and destroying your own city because it is evil?
that is the way of fate. I just slowly turn back and look. This place isn't evil.
You just let us move in. You couldn't be any less evil if you tried.
What did I do to make this place evil? I look around and look back at him.
You let us here, therefore, you couldn't be any less evil.
I nod.
That's literally it. You just let us walk in and demand a place. You didn't even have to give us one, but you did. Anyway.
There's also the constant fraternization with the misfits.
Anyway, you seem to, have this sorted. I'm not even sure why you did what you did, but congratulations for making a force of good. I'm not sure why you did that, but I'm sure it's part of your grand plan.
Yes, my grand plan. I walk over to Sarfix.
Who is still on top of a roof, just sort of absent-mindedly looking around.
I gesture for him to come down here.
He's not looking at you.
Come down here.
Huh? Sure. He hops down.
I hand him a gauntlet. The Gauntlet of Helm.
Right? He looks at it. Oh, I know these guys.
It's the one that turns clerics into paladins.
Yep.
This could help you on your path.
Nah. He holds it out to hand it back to you. If I'm finding my own path, my journey starts here.
Very well.
I'm going to start talking to people, see what's going on.
Very
That
well.
is going to be such a great idea, isn't it?
I mean,
I mean, for the next, 50-something hours, Jimmers thinks, this is what needs to happen for him to be fixed.
Yep.
I don't think Jimmers is quite in the state of mind. Tell him, no, don't do that.
Jimis is going to go to sleep now.
Alright. Genesis.
Yeah.
You see Theodore walk off.
Okay.
What do you do?
Me? I'm done. I don't need to be here anymore.
Alright.
Jimus would hand you 100 platinum.
Well, there's your extra payment, I guess.
Thanks. You know, I go. I thank you for it. Go tell me. I turn back to. I'm really glad that the fact that he smashed my knees apart in there didn't affect me out here.
Considering you got robot
Wherein I
legs,
get-
what
Wherein I
could
get
he-
regeneration casted on me and my knees don't work.
Are you
Oh,
sure?
right. Well, I remember Genesis. I'm going to write out the. I owe you. The Genesis owes me a favor for representing him in front of a god favor, and then I'm going to hand it to him to sign it. This is a magical agreement between the two of us that you owe me one favor. That favor will be named at a later date.
I don't do blind favors.
And he didn't, and he was not meant to do blind contracts, but he was there representing you blindly.
And he won until he didn't.
Until he
Genesis.
didn't.
If it was just for the fact that I represented you, then very well, I would accept that statement from you. However, not only did I represent you, but I also had you make a mockery of me by going out and doing the exact opposite thing that we were both trying to accomplish in that situation, which was get you off scot-free. Now you lost some time, that was not due to my fault, and I request payment in this form.
I never asked you to represent. I didn't accept you represent.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did, otherwise I would have not been permitted to represent you. You specifically had to approve my representation before I was permitted to.
Nope. You ran off on a tangent for 5 minutes.
I cast sending to the god to have him verify this.
You can cast sending to a different plane.
Yes, you can.
You can. Oh.
Yeah, I think
There's
it
just
has
a
a
5% chance that it
failure.
won't.
Alright, what is that, a percentage chance
Yeah.
that was set by the... Alright, I've set the percentage. Good luck.
He succeeded, didn't he?
So... You hear something start falling.
What did you do?
As landing in the middle of your town, as everyone starts screaming, is an Imperium.
What did you just do?
As the Imperium puts down a smaller creature, which is a Solaire. The Solaire doesn't seem to be wearing any armor, but seems to be covered in what could only be considered contracts. As he rolls out a scroll and starts to proceed to read out the minutes of that court battle. He then closes it, gets picked up by the Imperium, and the Imperium jumps back up into the sky, disappearing.
I just look at Genesis.
What?
Need I say more?
During the hearing with the god there, I said, I didn't ask you to represent me. I didn't agree to. Boy.
I think we're gonna have to. If there was a way to pause the stream here, I'd pause it here just so that I could try and find this scene where you guys had that. But
All
Wait,
good.
what?
Genesis isn't going to push the subject anymore. If Genesis refuses after that, he's just going to walk off and go to sleep.
Right. So, yeah.
And 4 days later, he's got his last time skip thing that he would like to do.
Right,
Funnily enough, because the way Genesis is, because you actually took the time to try and do the court thing, you technically have one time you can just ask him to do something and then bring that up, and he'll do it, no questions asked.
Then what the hell was the whole point of arguing you don't do blind favors?
because he apparently needs to make a scene.
No, he might just like to be able to refuse it if he wants to, which is fair enough, I suppose.
And it's not a blind favor because he's asking it at that point in time. He already knows what the thing is. He doesn't allow blind favors because that can come back to bite him badly.
Right.
So if you tell him what you want, that's fine. But if you say an unnamed thing or something like that, he won't. Because of the way he is.
Right.
Makes sense.
So we're able to time skip to 4 days later.
Almost. Just give me a sec.
All good.
Just choosing an outfit for.
For Theodore.
Yeah, for Theater. Lots of choices. Just go ahead and roll me a D100 to see how oppressed the people are here.
87.
Cool. Not enough whispers can get to him to make him an oath of freedom. Of course, if you got 100, I would have said that he ends up becoming an oath of conquest without knowing that he's an oath of conquest.
Accidentally conquers the people. I am doing good.
I'm doing good. Oh god, nothing like a self-righteous asshole who thinks he's doing good. We'll do the time skip.
Perfect. So it is 4 days later?
4 days later.
Goodness would get up, go outside, and take a look around town.
Alright.
After doing that for about half an hour, he is going to go and cast Find Familiar.
So, you did see that, Theodore is still around.
I'm going to ask him how things are coming along.
He is wearing an outfit. Let me just make sure I get everything right. Whoopsies. Muted my mic and unmuted my mic. Good thing it didn't die. So you didn't give him the ring, did you?
No, I haven't yet.
Not yet.
Nubek had his time skip.
Novak has not had a chance to have time skip.
At least this time he can't bankrupt me.
Or
Or or kill you because you won't let him bankrupt you. I think that came out quite right.
Roll me a D10.
9.
Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right. So, this is his outfit that he is walking around in.
Oh, nice.
It's not the first time you've seen that. At least I'm pretty sure it's not the first time you've seen that. Do you need a reminder, Jumas?
I've seen that somewhere before. I don't quite place it.
Sending to you personally.
Ah, yep.
So that's, you see them walking around in that. And you walk up to them, you said?
Yep.
What brings you back to me?
I hold out 100 platinum. Here, take this.
He takes it with a confused look upon his face.
You might be able to buy something here.
Oh, I have. I've been doing some jobs around here. Do you know there's there's a bounty board here?
There is?
Yeah. A lot of people need odd jobs done. Got them done, got some duds, and now I'm about to leave. There's a port around here, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have to speak to Nubex about that.
Who's Newbeck?
Good question. Well, you'll figure it out eventually.
Right, well, if that's the case, I guess I'll stick around here and do some more odd jobs. By the way, he is now going into levels in fighter, though he might end up becoming a champion instead. Or a fencer, which is a homebrew one,
Nice.
where he becomes dexterous, which a
Okay.
dexterous suffix. Wouldn't that be such a sight?
Then I'm going to teleport back to Banditville.
Alright. X-Def.
Yep.
You are on your way. You have made it back to the Wild Marauders camp as Ronark looks at you. What now?
I've got some unfinished business I need to deal with in Banditville first.
Do not let your tribe wait too long.
Well, I've also got to grab my marauders from in there as well.
I
So
thought you
I-
took them with
Not
you to
only
go
one
on.
of them.
I
Only
only
one of
took
them got
one
to
because every other one got knocked out by the other one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Also, if I have what was that guy's name? I can't remember his name now. The guy that I killed at the very end.
Doc.
No, the one before that, in the plate mail.
Oh,
Oh.
the
Captain
Paladin.
Drek or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because I brought him back, him with me. I'm gonna carry him into Banditville.
Aha, surprise, he was only pretending to be dead even though you lopped his head off. He starts Nah.
I'd be surprised if he came back alive.
So you enter Banditville.
Yeah.
As as you can see that there are a bunch of misfits who look up towards you and then sort of just give you give you a chance to high five or fist bump them, but I guess you keep walking past.
Yeah, just keep walking past.
Filthy humans and other creatures. What do you think
Hey,
this
no,
is?
I'm not racist. Thank you. I just don't. I just don't do that.
Eventually, eventually you see Triask Fowl walking up to you. You've been away for a while. Where have you been?
I've been busy. Been busy with the wild marauders, and
Oh, so who's the new Howard Chieftain?
you're looking at him.
A smile upon his face forms. This is great news.
What was his name again? I just
Triask
I
Fowl.
ask Foul.
trust. Oh, I don't think
The
I have
tief-
him.
The tiefling.
I don't have him in my allies or organization. That's probably why.
Yeah.
How do we spell it?
TRIASK.
TRIASK.
Yeah.
And then foul. FOUL.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what he
Yeah.
looks like.
He's
Okay.
the tiefling from a while back.
Okay, that's probably. Don't remember him.
He has shown up a couple
Yeah.
times since then, so we've seen. Yeah, updated him.
The only people that would be part of the strike force that would be located in Banditville would be would Angerfist be in Banditville, or is he?
Nope.
Oh no, he would be in Newport, wouldn't he?
He is living it up.
He'd either be at his place or unless he had
Is your
unless
place
he-
not at Banditville?
No.
not anymore.
So
Okay.
Unless he has a reason to be there, like if someone out of the group wants to meet him at Bannerville, he'd go there. Or if boss wants a meeting with him.
you can notice that he has taken some damage to his horns since the last time you saw him.
Hmm.
Well, it's good to see that someone is moving up. Anyway, you were required by boss. Would you like me to take that body off your hands?
No, I need to store it somewhere so that I can show the others of the strike force.
Oh, I can take care of that if you want.
Just sure,
There's
but just tell me where you're gonna put him so I can find, so I
there's
can
a lot-
lead the others to it.
Well, there's a lovely body waiting for a friend.
Don't worry, I'm sure once I take this and put it away, I'll be telling Boss, and Boss will bring it out when he needs all of you together. But he needs to talk to you specifically.
All right.
He
Oh.
motions to take the body.
Yeah, I'll hand him the body, and then I'll also hand him the head.
Ah, 2 for 1, I see. He takes the he takes them and he looks back at you as he's walking off. Boss will be found in his regular place, the fortress.
Yeah. And I'll head towards boss.
You get to the
1
you
second,
get
sorry.
to the oh no. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
11.
20.
Alright, sorry.
The doors are closed, and there are 2 misfits in front of the door who open the doors for you.
I'll walk in, and I'll expect that they're gonna close the door behind me. So I'll walk in, and I'll stand in front of the if I can see boss. If he's behind his desk, I'll go stand in front of his desk.
You walk in and you see another familiar face.
Is it one that's on my shit list?
Yes.
It's the Furbolg.
Yep.
I can't remember his name. I think I've got it somewhere here. Maybe. No, it's not. It's not Holy Diver. So no, I don't think I have it. Yeah, it's funny. The people that I've marked as like that, I don't even know why they're in my allies and organization.
Vergara.
I'm sorry. What?
Vergara.
That's his name.
Vergara. Anyway, he sees you walk in and he just gestures for you to take a seat as he's already in a seat.
I'll pick my seat up and move it slightly further away from him, and then sit down.
Boss finally enters after about a minute of you 2 just sitting in the room. It has come to my attention that you have bad blood with each other. Mind explaining this?
He was a part of the group of. Would it be mercenaries or bounty hunters, or
Bounty
a mix of
hunters.
both? Okay. He was a group. He was a part of the group of bounty hunters that ambushed the marauders that I was a part of, and killed majority of them.
And this will affect you working with him?
Depends if his allegiance is bought with money, he can't be trusted by me.
But will this affect your chance to work with him?
Possibly.
Well, I think this is all fun and dandy, but this Goliath has no right to say that he was with orcs. The Goliath that was with orcs looked a lot shorter than this.
Is there any way I could try and prove it? Because there's nothing. I mean, the only thing that stands out on me would be
The axe of Grumish.
the axe of Gurmish, which I
That
did
is
have at
now
the time.
which is now even Grumishier.
Yeah.
Well, firstly, of
wasn't-
course it is the same one. It's the same one on my contract. The Fatbug looks towards you. So you're saying you were there?
I don't know if I didn't get the medic's name. Fuck me. I'm a dumb cunt.
His name was Med.
Med. No.
I think that was his name. Doc. No, his name was Doc.
No, it's
DOC.
just okay. Well, I'm just gonna kill it in action. Well, I know
I mean,
for a
more like
fact.
died like a bitch.
Yeah, I know, but KIA killed in action.
Yep.
Well, I did meet one of your counterpart bounty hunters
One
at
of them. Two of them have disappeared.
at Midville. His name was Doc.
Doc.
He
That's
saved
where he disappeared.
he saved me, and he might have been able to live himself if Guramish allowed it, which Guramish did not.
Right. So what you're
So
saying
if
is that
Guramish does not permit you to live when he asks for you to die or live, you will die.
it won't take much convincing for three of us to want to probably kill each other anyway.
Right now, I don't
just
think
the gold
Guramish is. You're on Guramish's shit list. You are on mine, but right now you're not on his.
You listen to a god. What's a god gonna do for you once you've gotten old and grey?
He's gonna put me in a pit of a battlefield that never ends.
Oh. I'm going to live a life of luxury when I get grey and old. You're going to get killed by someone who thinks they're an upstart.
How do you know you'll make it till you're grey and old? I'm already grey. I've only got to make it to the old.
I like you. Pity that I was trying to kill you earlier. Though, I need to make sure that you aren't going to start trying to mess with the Misfits, because I am training them.
The Misfits aren't my problem. I'm not going to just mess with any training that they receive. But if you were to betray us, you wouldn't make it that far out.
I'm getting paid a pretty coin for this. Though it seems
that
very
coin
weird.
stops, though.
Though it seems weird that this coin has got a goblin face on it, it's still currency that is valid.
Have I seen a coin with a goblin face on it before?
Yes. Newbeck.
Do I?
It's Newbeck's coin, Baron Gur.
Baron Gur.
Or
Yeah, Baron Gur mint.
Okay.
Baron Gore mint, sorry.
yeah,
Though it has a weird goblin face on it, it doesn't faze me too much. But I like you.
Right now, our paths are on the right track. We're not. I have no need to kill you yet. So I will not interfere or cause any problems with you or the Misfits.
Good. Well, that's all I had to gripe with. He stands up, wields his axe onto his shoulder, and walks out. Don't worry about him. His contract lasts 15 years.
You've
And
really got these contracts up to par, don't you, boss?
Well, I put a lot of money into Baron Gore, and, well, I'm getting it back now.
That is fair.
The Misfits have never been better armored. The only problem is that I grew tired of all of this. It has gotten too big. I want to finish off what I started, but you were all scattered doing your own thing. Good job on what you did, by the way. Word has already spread that the Marauders have done something big. Though I must ask, who is the new Herald Chieftain?
That would be me.
So what is your plan after you have gotten out of this contract with me?
Well, I haven't thought that far ahead, but it's probably going to be pillaging and raiding, keeping the Marauders true to who they are.
Considering that this land is soon to be mine, well, anything that is civilized is soon to be mine, can you try and move to the mainland?
That might be some convincing for all them, since they have been here for who knows how long. Actually, would I know how long they've been here for?
No, you haven't
No.
asked that question.
Okay. They've, at least to my knowledge, they've probably been around for longer than maybe Vanderbilt.
Well, I'd hate to burst your bubble, but if we end up fighting, you're going to probably destroy the empire I've just created. But considering that that empire has Nulbeck and Engerfist in it, Engerfist is probably not going to want to see his alcohol reserves go down. So that is why I'm trying to keep the peace afterwards.
And I will try my hardest to not interfere afterwards, after everything's been done. But I can't. If a few of them go rogue, there's not much I can do other than kill them.
That is all I ask. Anyway, he puts a piece of paper on the table. Take this back to what was his name, Ronark?
Yeah, Ronark.
An orc dropped this off and wanted him to read it.
Well, Ronark's not currently. Well, he's no longer a main leader. He's a co-leader. He is my second in command for the Marauders.
You do
So
what you want with that letter. A black orc dropped it off and said it was for Ronark.
Black Orc.
Indeed.
Do I know? I know of a Black Orc, don't I? Shadow.
You do believe it might be Shadow that he's talking about, the one that betrayed.
Well, I might try to get some of the. Well, I might try to get some of the strike team back, because a few of them I have something to give to them, and they might be happy to hear that. Fuck, I can't remember. I forgot his name again. Is it Holy Diver? No. The fucking.
Dreamfist.
It's Captain something. The
Captain
Paladin dude.
Draff. Oh, Captain Draff.
Cap-
Well,
Draff,
whatever you do,
Draff.
just know that I have heard whispers that there is a large counterattack coming, and if we do not stop this counterattack, this empire that I've already created is going to drop into the sea. We need to take over the rest of the land before that large counterattack comes.
Well, they're obviously coming
Projecting.
from the mainland.
Yes, they're projecting at least 10,000 armed men.
And you'll need the whole strike team here to help that.
What I need is to make sure that when that 10,000 come, there is not a single dock for them to dock at, not a single place for them to stay. So that way it will become more of a battle of trying to hold a beach than a city. That isn't our strong suit of being able to rebuild, so we need to make sure that we keep as much infrastructure built as possible. So, I need
Do
you
we
to
have a
start.
rough estimate of when they might arrive?
I couldn't tell you. All I know is that these are whispers that I'm hearing from my contacts on the mainland.
Okay.
The people there are growing scared of the misfits, though they are more scared of me. You know, apparently a lot of people think that I'm a tabaxi.
So currently we have, like, right now under control of the Misfits is Newland, Farfield, Banditville, Midville's just a fucking wreck. But yeah, Farfields and Newland are the only ones that we have, or did we get way off as
We
well?
have way off.
Way
Okay,
off
so
as
we got way off Farfields, Banditville, Newland. So we need to get through fucking four
Waterlong,
more. We
New
have to get
City,
through
the Tip,
4,
and Longshore.
and then yeah, maybe go to Port City as well.
We don't need to worry about Port City. We already control Port City.
Okay. Well, do you reckon that all of the strike force would be able to take Waterlong, as we could start a push onto there and move slowly down, or as quick as we can down to New City, well, Longshore?
What we need to do is make sure that Waterlong is under our control. If they end up bringing that force in, if we can turn Waterlong into a battlefield, I don't think we need that town. We can turn it into something else, but if we can get as much as possible, we can get as much as possible. The problem is that they have done something. You know those weird worm ears that I got all of you for?
Yes.
They have died. Or at least they've become dormant somehow.
The
I
ones
can no
in our.
longer I can no
the-
longer communicate towards you. As
Oh,
he
shit.
holds out a shriveled one. If you were to pick around where it is, you'd probably pull it away too.
Okay, then Angerfist has probably accidentally done that at some point.
And he hasn't noticed. He's just scratched his
Yeah.
ear and it's just gone.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's more than likely it's probably been knocked out in a fight.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
if you want
I'll be
Waterlong
back.
to become a battlefield, or the best person to put there would be Jimis, as he could prep it and get it ready for
well, we
any
need to
type
take
of.
it over first, so I need you all
Yes.
to get there.
Am I needed anymore?
No, if you want to skedaddle, you can.
Thank you.
You're very welcome, peasant.
Eh,
Sorry, I had to. You said thank
He's
you for
already gone.
something you didn't need to.
He's already gone.
Right, well, he didn't have to ask to be let
Yeah.
free.
Well,
I
the-
think it will happen in the next year, because 10,000 men, that's a lot of boats.
yes, and for us to take over Waterlong, we somehow need to get in contact with Jimis, Angerfist, and all the rest of them, as I only know where Farox resides with his lizard folk. Otherwise, I don't know where any of the others stay. No, sorry, no, I know where
Yeah,
Jimis stays. He stays in that tower.
He looks at you. Well, you do what you need to do. I don't know how you'll get in contact with them, but do so. Lastly, I need you to convince Jimis to go to the tip.
It's a tip.
To the tip. It's the southernmost dock.
Oh, right. No, that was actually me asking, because I was actually confused on where the tip
Yeah.
was.
It's the southernmost
Yeah,
dock.
I see it
and
now looking at the map.
I need him to collect something. And he's the most discreet I can think about, at least. Being human.
I mean, I could possibly do it, but I mean,
Do you have the helm of
I'm not as.
teleportation?
As I quickly rummage through all the shit I have.
Sound of pots and pans being rummaged through in a bag.
Practically.
Unless you picked one up in the last 3 or so sessions, you don't have one.
How do you know?
You went through all of your magic items about 5 sessions ago. I've got a list of some of them.
Oh, okay. Mettering, mate. I do tell him that I have a hat of disguise, even though I wouldn't actually know what it does until I put it on. Technically. Oh
I
no,
have
I have
this
a mask
hat.
of many faces. Sorry.
I have this mask of many faces. Anyway, well, if you, that is why I need you to tell Jimus, because he is the only one I can think of that can be discreet enough.
Right.
Axtef, you're
Where
kinda
is Jimus located? Because I actually don't know where he
on his island, but
resides.
I'm sure he'll be around soon.
As that happens, he teleports into the room. Oh shit! Wrong room.
I'd like to imagine that does happen.
Meta-wise, you can also contact literally every member of the party with the Sending Stone.
Yep.
Do I have one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone
Angus made sure to get one for everyone.
Anyway, so he says, "All right, well, time for you to go."
Oh yeah. I get up and walk towards the door and
Did you
open
take
it.
the letter?
Hey.
Did you take the letter?
No. Except walks
No?
back straight to the letter. Takes the letter and then goes back to the door, opens it, and walks out.
Alright. Do you read the letter?
Once I'm out of Boss's building,
Yep.
and
Doors
as
are
I
opened for you.
and as I make it towards the building where the Marauders reside currently. Once I get there and I'm inside, I'll read it.
What? So,
Suddenly, deck save.
suddenly deck
poison-
save, punch in
Poison
the face.
mist.
It is in Orcish, and you can speak that, yes?
Sorry,
It is in Orcish, and you can speak it, yes?
I can speak and read it. Because I used to have broken Orcish, but now I understand and read Orcish.
Right. It is a well-written note.
The first thing is, before he reads it completely, he's going to look and see if it's signed by
Who is
anyone.
signed? Shadow.
Yeah, fuck. Alright, he'll read it now to see what he said.
It seems to be a plea for Ronak to forsake his ways. Because he doesn't want to have to, at some point, kill his brother.
Oh, the plot thickens. Oh.
Not the
Oh,
gravy.
wait. Ronark's a Black Orc, isn't he?
Shadow and Ronak are both Black Orcs.
I fucking forgot about that part, that he was actually a Black Orc, but then again, he wouldn't have assumed that they were brothers because he hasn't seen them together before.
Hmm.
So, okay. But that's just a quick summary of what it is. It's practically him just pleading for his brother to change, so that he doesn't
Yeah.
have to fight or kill him.
Yep.
Does it have any like address or anything on it to say, you know,
Banneville.
and no return address or nothing like that?
New City. Post office.
New City Post Office. So currently in New City, which is about a 3 to 4 day travel. So he could be
Post-
gone from there already.
No, it's
Yeah.
like a couple week travel from Bennetville to New City.
No.
If you're
I
just
was,
walking.
I'm using Max's
The map.
the map thing.
Alright.
About 3 days.
Yeah, 3 days. However, it would
Okay, yep.
take it. However, you would have to also go, so it takes a tad longer.
Yeah.
To get somewhere.
Okay. He'll put the letter back into his. Well, he'll just store the letter away, and walk inside to the the Marauder House, clubhouse
Yep.
thing, whatever you
can
want to call
see
it.
all the marauders stand up as you enter.
Right. Time to pack your shit. We need to leave.
They all nod.
And I will go to my owlbear. Has my owlbear grown up anymore, or is it still
Yes.
small? Oh,
It's
yeah.
gone up a little.
Okay. Would you say it's still a baby, juvenile, adolescent?
Adolescent.
Oh, that means it's close.
It seems to have grown quite exponentially. Not sure how that happened, but it did.
Man, if only I could speak to animals. I don't really need to bring anything since I've already got a tent and everything, but I will bring the owlbear, which I need to get something for the owlbear, actually. I need to find an adjustable collar for it, so I can name it.
I mean, you could probably just name it.
Yeah.
Name it Giggle.
No, it's not happening. Do the rations contain meat or anything like that?
Right
Or-
meats, salted meats,
Yeah,
jerky
probably not
mostly.
best. That's probably not best for a owlbear. Can I still pick up the owlbear, or is it too big now?
You did just increase in strength, right?
Yeah, I'm 23 strength now. Overall,
So what do you think?
I would assume so.
So would you guys like to see the height difference between the two
Yep.
brothers?
Wait. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say me and the owlbear. I mean, the height difference would be quite big.
Well, I mean, they're both black orcs, so do you think they would be different sizes?
Maybe. Well, one could always just be taller. One could always just be shorter. Well, I know for a fact that one's going to definitely be shorter by the end of this. Either by a head or a
Which
torso, or
one looks
maybe a
more
few legs.
imposing to you, though, anyway?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Just-
one's a bit taller, which is
Ronark.
Ronark, because Shadow is shorter and he has the red marks on his face.
Yep. Also,
But otherwise,
he
do they
does look
look
like he is a reddish black orc too?
so? The only difference between Ronark and Shadow are red markings, black markings. Are their hair the same? I just can't remember if they both had the
Ronark
same
didn't
hair.
have any hair.
Okay, but they both had a beard.
Yeah, I think.
So the only way to tell the difference is between markings and hair,
And
and
And the fact that
And
the
Ronark
fact
wears a helmet.
he actually and
he wears a
Ron-
helmet that is an orcish design, made so that not only does it protect, but it inflicts damage. You know that
Yeah.
horn on that head. That's
yeah.
a headbutt. And if you look how
Yep.
long that is, a regular human getting headbutted by that to depth.
That's gonna
Goodbye,
hurt.
goodbye,
Goodbye
skull.
Goodbye skull.
Alright,
Goodbye brain. Hello
Yeah.
frontal lobotomy.
Alright, well, once every one of the, I think it's like 3 or 4 orcs, but once they're ready, with all their shit, I'll tell them where to go, and I have something that should, I'll just tell them to say that the Harold Chieftain Axdeath sent them, and I will get my owlbear to follow me,
There So
and I will go to like I mean, I guess it's is there a market and then a black market, or is it just a black market?
it's I mean the black market is the market. Anyway,
Okay, so yeah, I'll go to the black market.
before we get to that, Angerfist, you're back at home. It's been a couple
Yep.
of days. You get a letter.
I mean, he'll open the letter.
Addressed to you from Port City Funeral Homes.
Didn't even know they had a funeral home thingamajig. Oh, did the old bat finally croak?
Ribbit.
It appears that your mother has passed, though it says suspicious circumstances. And they would like to know if you would like to press forward with an investigation or just take the inheritance now.
Personally, I'd probably just take the inheritance. Brain Crusher was fond of her, though. I'm the older one, so that actually raised the question: would they have sent the letter to him?
Good luck finding where he is.
Fuck it. I don't know what it. Angerfist really doesn't. The thing is, he doesn't care really enough to do it, but he knows that Brain Crusher does. So he was thinking, do I go with this just for Brain Crusher? Fuck it. Yeah. Do I need a bother ride? I need a bother riding a letter back.
All it has is like a signature in two different spots. One saying inheritance and the other saying investigation.
Oh, investigation.
Fuck it. Angerfist would do a thing for investigation.
Right.
Actually, he kind of does both.
Right, yeah. So, Cutoff takes the letter off your hands and goes back to the front door and hands it off to the person, and they head off. And yet again, for another day in a row, another week in a row, I've forgotten to set up his character sheet, so I'll get that done hopefully soon.
That's
This
cool.
time.
Angerfist has been thinking like towards the later half of like weeks of technical vacation to probably get something going for taking over at least the next place. At least information.
I don't.
So at the very least, probably go and talk to Far for a map.
For all your maps, traps, and gaps.
Yeah.
Got a gap? You need a map. So you're gonna have to travel from your home to another location. So shall you take carriage or shall you just teleport?
Teleport is a lot quicker.
It would not be any cheaper though, because you're kinda one of the higher ups.
Yeah.
Everything is free to you within reason.
Yeah.
Like, you want alcohol as long as it's not the
as long as it's not Platinum Star.
As long as it's not gold standard and up, you can get it for free.
Yeah. Which says something when the only one that Angerfist really like gold standard and up is pretty much the stuff that Angerfist does like to drink. so he does spend money to buy that.
Yep.
Like he's got stuff of lower just for guests that he doesn't care that much about. Not that he's going to have that many guests like that. Well, they're more pretty much anything lower and of rum, anything that isn't wine, is more for cut-off anyway.
I know.
Yeah, Angerfist would just yeah, he'd just teleport there.
So Axe, Death, and Angerfist, you arrive at the same location at the same time.
Which location's that?
The Black Market.
Black Market.
Oh. Fair enough.
I knew it was
Do-
easy to wait.
Hey,
Do we
Axe.
see each other or no? Not
Yep.
yet. Oh, okay.
Hey, Axe.
Angerfist, how have you been?
All right. Just heard that my mother died.
Oh,
As you can tell, I am very deeply torn up about it.
yes, I can definitely see that.
Word of warning. Dreamfist is gonna be investigating how you're not dead.
Well,
I'm not.
what a funny story that one is. Do you remember the Captain Draft or Draft? Can't really.
You mean the
the one that
prick
captured us
yeah,
and
the
imprisoned
the
us?
prick that caught us and then had us sent to the island prison. Yeah. What about him?
Well, he won't be ever doing that again.
Nice.
As I pull out his armor, because I have his armor still.
Yep.
Nice.
Then I put it away. Fucking Tarask Fowl came past me and he's put the body somewhere. Most likely boss, from what he said, boss will be pulling it out whenever he gets us all back in the same location again.
Yeah. Probably talk about taking over. The next place is Waterlong. It's actually why I'm stopping by.
Well,
Why?
I do
to
have
get
I do have something to tell you. As Axef takes his helmet off, and I think it was behind. Oh, I think it's behind his right ear. He'll just try and get that the worm thing, like just
Yep.
scratch it off or something.
It
And as if
drops.
yeah,
That,
and he'll just hold it in his hand and show Angerfist the worms. They've become dormant from what boss has said, that they're just not working.
Angerfist would check his spot, but like it's
gone.
gone.
Yep.
Like, huh. Well,
So-
mine must have fallen off in a fight or something.
Yeah, well, I would have never known that it wasn't working till he mentioned it to me.
Hmm.
Well, the Marauders are no longer going to be inside Banditville, and well, once
That's no good.
once the land here has been overtaken, boss wants all of the Marauders to move off this land into the mainland. It's going to be quite hard to move them all, but I mean it'll at least prove more of a challenge for them when it comes to pillaging.
Yeah, I think you'll probably find it easier than you think. You're like the Harold Chieftain, like their big
Yeah.
boss under like those that have the power of like this right hand of Grimish.
Yes.
I reckon if you just tell them that there's plenty of marauding to do on the other
Sure.
continent.
The only thing is we'll have to go maybe a few boats to take us over there, but From the meantime, right now we don't have to move, so it's not that big of a issue to worry about. But boss has also warned me that there will be an invasion happening from the mainland to us. About 10,000 soldiers. So he estimates it to happen in the next year. If you do want to find out a bit more
Probably
of it,
sooner.
I do recommend just talking to boss about it. He could give you the proper information about it. But someone needs to get a hold of Jimis, because he wants
We have you do know that we have a sending stone to the you have a sending stone connected to the entire party.
you know, the funny thing is I've looked through my list and I don't actually have one. I don't know. I think,
No, Angerfist gave you one.
yeah, I might have just forgot to put it in my equipment.
Maybe when you gave it to me, just like, yes,
Oh, yes, a
skipping
stone.
a skipping stone, throws it across a lake. Dum, 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 dum.
Oh,
The thing is, Angerfist gave it to him and said, "Use this when you want to talk with, like,
well, I'll just
coordinate
put-
with the party."
I'll just put sending stone into my inventory, as long if Max is okay with that, because I just don't
Am I?
remember it properly.
Am I okay with it?
Are you, Max?
Am
You are the DM.
I think I'm okay with it.
Okay, so
Anyone else think
magically
that
a
I'm not?
sending stone appears in my equipment.
I'd like to think that it was just like hidden in one of the many pots.
It was
in
just
there.
it was stuck between my cloak of it just somehow got wrapped up in the cloak of
Elven.
Elvenkind. It's like, oh yeah. Oh wait. Oh my fucking god, I'm actually an idiot. I do have it. It was in between Hat of Disguise and fucking free healing potions. I see. It literally was lost in between my
You would be
shit.
surprised how often that happens to me.
So he's literally just looking through his fucking shit. As he's gone past his healing potions, he's gone past gone past the Hat of Disguise, then it's a handkerchief, Cloak of Elvenkind, letter from Drez, fake identification, mask of anything, and then he's like, fuck, goes back, putting it all back, and then, oh wait, it was in
The
the
thing is,
hat.
Angerfist would have seen you bring it out, and when you go to stick it back in, it's like, that's it.
Oh, oh, whoops. Oh well, yes. Yeah, boss wants him to go to the tip to pick something up because he's more discreet than the rest of us, which
Alright, so he'll have
not
to.
too bad. But
Alright, so he would first have to come and talk to boss to find out what it is.
boss just wants him to go pick it up. That's what he told me. He just wanted me to tell Jimis to go to the tip and pick it up.
Yeah,
mean,
but doesn't know
Might
what
be best
it
for him
is.
to come back here.
Alright, invasion. Better get maps for Waterlong, Longshore, and New City then.
Yeah. Well, from
Probably do
we
do
will
well
be
to get
taking
Midway and
over.
well.
We will be taking over Waterport.
Waterlong.
Waterlong first. But we just
Yes.
need to get everyone back here.
Yes, I'm planning on buying a map from far to maybe start thinking of a plan.
And Axtef will actually pull out the note about Farox's lizard folk and hands it to Angerfist and just says, "Have a look at this. I found this on a low group of adventurers that my orcs killed."
Angerfist would have a quick read and laugh. Oh, there's some potential to mess.
1,000 gold for this, and they all died.
They didn't even make it that far out. They didn't even make it to
Hey,
the
they
full
didn't
camp.
even know that the orc camp was around.
Yeah. So,
This
I'm
is
either
why
gonna.
you set up watches when you sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Let
gonna
this
have
be
to
lesson.
I'm either gonna have to tell him or go see him and show him scare the shit out of him a little bit and tell him that he needs to relocate, which will kind of help us marauders out because it gives us a little bit more land to cover for now, as we're going to need it soon.
True. Grim, your lord did just announce effectively the entire material plane for all orcs to converge here.
Yeah.
Alright, so the maps that you should have is Banditville,
Yeah.
Farfields,
New City is already there. Is up there.
I believe Farfields is one that you should have.
Yes. Because we took Farfields before Way Off.
We've even got
We
one
should
for New
have-
City as well, which is
Yeah.
in
New land
evil
is
information.
definitely needed.
Yeah.
And there's all the maps for you guys to just remember.
Breadpoint. What's Breadpoint?
That's in Farfields, right? No.
New land.
Newlands.
Newlands, Breadpoint.
I don't actually see Newlands on the. Oh yeah, no, there it is. Yep. Oh yeah, because I don't remember seeing a Breadpoint in the map. Like I think that's before you.
That was meant to be the market, the small markets of the town.
Oh, okay. That's probably what it was. Yeah, it was probably just market. So
that house up in at that house in the north.
Way
is,
out way is the Corn War, man.
Is the Corn War, man. Which has apparently inspired other Corn War people.
Yep.
So, Angerfist, what are you getting from the black market?
I'm going to go see Far about maps. We're going to need them about of Waterlong, New City, and at least one Longshore. Probably be a point to. You took out Midville, but might be a point to go and.
Well, I
Go
mean,
on,
I could possibly talk to my orcs about getting rid of decimating Midway, because I mean, no survivors left Midville to my knowledge, so the only thing that Midway would be able to see would be smoke, and once they send someone there, they'll see all the destruction, which would quickly lean to more of them knowing and possibly going out on a hunt.
True.
And they'll know it was us, because I'm almost certain that the lizard folk would not have left anyone down there, and well,
They would have eaten
if they were
would have
there,
been-
they would just be
It would have
bones.
been it would have been less bloody, but a
More
lot
bones.
More bones.
So
More
they'll know.
bones.
They'll
Even
know
if
it's
you
the
convi-
orcs.
Even if you're able to convince your marauders to just take out their dogs, then they don't. Then the army doesn't have a way of
Well-
stopping off properly.
I've thought of a funner way to get rid of any boats that were coming to Midway, and I've only just thought about it. Set up a little bit of a trap for when they dock. Throw a bit of oil on there and burn them. Be fun to watch them scream and run around like headless chickens. Did you know
You'd
that?
find-
Did you know that headless chickens actually run around when they die? I
Yes.
didn't know that.
Are you
Quite
saying
funny.
that in game or out of game?
I'm saying that in game.
Okay.
I knew about it in real life.
And then in game, Angerfist was like, "Yes, I did, and I agree. It is rather funny. Unfortunately, it seems that people don't flop around or run around once their head is gone. A little saddening."
Oh well, I'm here just to get a bit of meat for my
Your owlbear?
owlbear. Yeah, I still haven't thought of a name for him. Then again, I also don't know if it's male or female.
Well, I
And-
can't help you there.
How do we check that? Oh, maybe I should just go see the Beastmaster. He could possibly tell me.
More than likely.
Well, it's good seeing you again, even though it was only a little bit of a while since I saw you.
It's been, what, a week?
Maybe a little bit long. Well, actually, no, we saw each other in the dream, which was about 4 days ago, maybe a week, possibly.
Yeah, that's sort of when I was counting.
But you know where to find me, where all the wild marauders are set up. For
Yeah,
now,
and
anyway.
yeah, and if not, I'll just use the sending stone to contact you.
Yeah, well, the orcs, if the majority of the orcs know that you're with me since you came with me last time, so they shouldn't give you any hassle. And if they did, well,
I mean, if they did,
they
I'm
ain't
just
gonna live that
I'm
long.
just going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Out of respect for you, I'm just going to punch their teeth in.
And if they don't learn by then, well,
That's
I'll
their
have
own.
someone carry out a bad amount of training on them. They can just become some body bags for us to hit until they either die or I'm happy. All right, well,
Alright.
we'll most likely run into each other maybe 2-3 weeks from now when boss wants us all back.
Yep.
I'll put my helmet back on and walk towards the Beastmaster.
Right?
And
Get to
Angavis
the
will head
Beastmaster.
towards Far. Then Axteth goes first.
No, you can go first. So
No,
No, you
Ah,
spoke first, so it's
fine.
fair.
I'm focused on you first.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I can't.
No role player from you.
Yes, because I'm finally
Angavis would
actually.
remind you to use the same.
Yeah,
Would
yeah,
have reminded you to tell Jimus that boss wants him.
yeah.
It's a lot
And
easier to
I'll
just say
do
boss
that.
wants him.
And I'll do that once I'm done with what I need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll walk up to the Beastmaster and I'll just say, "Been a while. How are you going? Selling your many beasts?"
There is actually another person currently
Oh.
selling beasts.
Okay. Well, then I wouldn't say that. The giant. I remember he was a
is
giant.
not there.
Well, what is this person?
They look to be a weird. Oh, you've seen these before. They're gnolls.
Ah, yes, a gnoll.
Yes, yes. Hello. Welcome to store. What can I do for you? Harold
Well,
Chieftain? Yes, Harold Chieftain. Word has spread fast.
well, starters, I wanted to find out what, well, if my owlbear hit that I've got from you guys is male or female, as I don't actually know.
You talking about Ice Giant, yes?
Yes, the ice giant. I bought it from him, and yeah, right around then I wasn't really focused on any of that. But if I wanted to breed the owlbear, I do kind of need to know the gender of this one, so I can get the opposite next
Sad
time.
news about Ice Giant. Killed months ago. Went off
How'd
to
he
go
die?
get something from the Northern Lands. Apparently a large expedition was out in the Northlands. He died.
He
Killed
didn't.
once, but he died.
He didn't go on his own.
He did.
Oh, he did.
Large expedition he ran into. Apparently the last survivor ended up disappearing, going somewhere towards the island.
Which island? Would it be Jimis's island?
Yes, Jimis's island. Apparently he was so determined on learning more about the ice, he decided to go somewhere else because apparently they had more information about ice.
Right. What was it the ice giant was chasing, shall we say, from the Northlands?
he was off to go look to see if he could wrangle a what was it called? It's a large bug creature. I'm not sure the name, unfortunately. Anyway, let me just quickly do this thing real quick. He opens up this huge tome. This tome is at least 5 foot by 4 foot. As he starts flipping through giant pages. I'm now currently temporary here until I can save enough money to resurrect him.
Oh, I mean, you'd also have to go find his body as well.
We have his body.
Oh, you actually got it back.
Yes, that's how I know he got attacked by people. Speak with Dead.
I know. I think I might know someone that can speak with the dead. Funnily enough, I think it's Jimis.
Oh no, we already speak with Dead.
Oh, right. Okay. Do you know how much it would cost to resurrect him?
Cleric Near say about 70,000 gold. We are up to 60,000.
Well, if you do need the help with the last getting that last 10,000 and run into any problems, do let me know, because I will come out and help you, as these are quite a helpful bunch of beast masters.
Of course. Is there anything else I can do with you? Do for you as he's flipping through pages? I am still looking for the item.
The gender. Max, you meant gender, right?
What did he say?
Item.
Looking for the item that. Oh, gender. Yes, my apologies. I thought you were looking for item. I am not used to being in the business of selling. I am more of the hunter.
Well,
He just sort of taps his nose. And that's how I can smell that you have been given the title of Herald Chieftain. You smell different.
Well, I do want some meat as well for my owlbear as well. So
Oh, of course.
After you've found the information that I want about him, about
Would you
my
like
owlbear,
Would you like regular shipments of this meat? Of
yes,
owlbear meat?
yes, that would be the best.
Okay. So for owlbear meat to feed owlbear, that is going to be about $1 per pound. So if you want to set up a year's worth, we can do about 50 pounds a week. No, not week. That is not enough. If it takes about 20, let's say it might take 20 pounds, so 140 gold a week, which 50 to however many weeks. It's at least I know there's 140.
140 weeks. Huh.
No, 140 gold.
Oh.
Per week.
Oh. That
now,
should be
if you are
fine.
looking for meat instead of just feeding your owlbear meat, then we can do that too. Seemed a little strange you wanted us to try and find more owlbears to kill to then give the owlbear meat to the owlbear. But we can do that.
Fuck's sake, Fax, I didn't realize that's what you were going with. You fucker. I mean, any regular meat should be fine.
Fist,
Yep.
Because you haven't done much, roll me a d2.
D1, you die.
Take
blow
away
up.
1, by the way. -1.
So you blow up.
1.
Oh, he blows up.
Okay, so he finally stops on a page, and there's hundreds of thousands of words on both pages all up, as he's just like, aha! The one sold to Axe Def Medadora. Is that your name? Yes?
Marauder.
Marauder, sorry. Mendora. You got a female.
Alright.
Ferocious, very ferocious.
What other I just take a quick look to see what other beasts that are currently there.
Not many,
Do any stand out?
not really.
Okay. Well,
I mean, there's a funky looking little bird with an axe for a
one
beak of
sec,
some
sorry.
sort.
Well, that's called an. I think that's called an axe beak, isn't it? Literally, it's
Yes.
called an axe beak. Yeah. Well, what's your name, Noel? As I would like to know, so that way, when I come past you again, I don't have
Oh,
to
my
call you
name
Noel.
is
I swear, but
my
if you
name-
say it's Noel, I'm gonna be pissed.
No, my name is not Null. I'm not sure why you
I'll-
think I'd be.
No,
called
I
that.
was saying to you, Max. Not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, my name's Tom. At least that's the name that all the humans give me.
You know what's
My
funny?
actual name
I
is-
already have a Tom in my fucking thing from underneath McCree.
My name's Tom. That's what all the humans call me. But my real name is.
Because I don't speak fucking Noel.
The blade beak.
And
All right, you want that translated, don't you? My name is Meat Eater.
Meat Eater.
That's why everyone calls me Tom.
Meat Eater Tom.
Never thought of it that way. Now you're here to buy that meat, yes?
Yes,
For normal
I do
meat
want to.
is 2 silver per pound, which drastically changes everything. Yes.
Yes, we'll do a yearly supplement if
Yearly
that's
supply.
possible.
Yearly supply. Yearly supply. Where is the calendar? Here is the calendar. There is. How do you find out how many days are in a calendar? I've forgotten.
Give me a sec. Okay. Well, are we going to go by our year? Our
Nah.
years or okay? Because I was about to say because our years are different. You got 30, 31,
1, 2,
30,
3, 4,
31,
5,
30, 28.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. With taking 1, 2, 3, 4 out, which makes it 50? No, 13. 13 times 30. What's that?
13 times 30. What's 13 times 30? 390.
390 plus that. So it's 395 ish.
A week?
No, 395 days.
Oh, okay.
About 395 days. Now,
Yes.
if we're still doing £20 a day, that's going to be. Do you want this all converted into gold?
Yes, as I don't have much silver on me, I've got more gold than silver.
That was a day per week, no, per 395. You're looking at 1,580 gold.
Do you want that paid up front right now?
Would you like to pay it up front, or would you like me to find a way to get you to pay it slowly?
I can pay it up front for you. That way you got a bit of more money towards you so you can
If you're going to pay it up
reserve-
front, I will be pretty frank with you. I am the hunter. If you want to pay, you're probably going to have to wait for the actual person to be awake again. At least I think we still have the 60,000.
Do you have any? Do you have anywhere that you're actually keeping track to see how much you have? Because
Yes,
I-
in this bag as he goes to grab a bag. That has teeth on it. It's called a bag of holding.
Oh, that poor Noel.
A goblin sold it to me.
Wait, did Nubex sell this to him?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
A goblin sold this to me for 60,000 gold.
Oh no.
But then he told me that I
Oh,
can
that
keep the
poor-
gold. It's
Is
for
it an
Paul's
actual
sake.
bag of holding?
It's worse.
It's a bag of devouring.
Devouring.
Oh
Literally
Anything that's
no.
in there for 24 hours is destroyed.
And if you stick your hand in there, you need to make like a save so that you don't
Alright.
get eaten.
Looks like me and my owlbear are going on a tangent. Woo! Alright. Tom,
Yes?
that is not a bag of holding.
Oh?
It's something that's. Well, would I actually know this knowledge? Because I don't think I've.
Yeah, you probably would have heard it from the slaves and the cowards.
Okay. That's a bag of devouring. It's.
A bag of devouring? Oh
Yes.
no! Don't tell me that it devours things.
Well-
Don't tell me it is literal.
From what I'm aware, if
It's-
something sits in there for too long, it's gone.
He
And
rips
then-
the top off and then shoves his hand.
I grab
in.
his hand quickly before he
Okay,
shoves it in
roll
there.
initiative.
Oh god. Could this be counted as a surprise round, or no?
Roll
But
If
actually,
initiative.
no, I
anything,
don't-
it'd be
I don't
more
think that
him
actually-
with surprise. If it was a surprise round, it'd be more him having it.
True. I'm just seeing if I have
But you
anything.
do. You have an advantage with initiative, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Advantage on initiative rolls on surprise rounds.
No, it's just advantage on initiative rolls in general.
On surprise rounds, we can act normally if rage is active. That's what it was meant to be.
If the first thing we do is rage.
Is rage. Okay. So advantage, so slash 2d20, and my initiative is +3, so +3. I got an 18.
Alright, so. You didn't need to roll anything higher than what looks to be a 7.
As soon as he's moved his hand, I've grabbed it. Like,
What are you doing? Let's go. I need to check if my
if you
goats
put your hand in there, your hand will be gone.
Oh,
You can, if it was a bag of holding, you should be able to tip it upside down, and it should fall out.
he tips the bag of holding upside down, and you see 1,000 gold fall out. Oh, thank God, 1,000 gold. At least there's something.
1,000 out of your 60,000.
The goblin said it was good.
I don't have a bag of holding. Right. I'll tell you what. I will get you a bag of holding from forgotten his name, but I've got it somewhere. I think I got it.
Stockman.
Yeah, Stockman. I don't actually have it. We can go get you a bag of holding from Stockman. He actually sells you. He will actually sell you a bag of holding. And if you give me that bag of devouring and point me in the right direction of where this goblin could have gone to, I will try and get something out of it for you as well.
Thing is, the goblin sort of teleported away. He said
Fuck.
that I should pass this on to a fellow known as Nubeck once I'm done.
So he must be related to Nubex. Good to know. I know this fellow named Nubex. He's actually a part of my strike squad. I can pass it on to him, but I will still get you that bag of holding.
Alright, so if you stay here and then take me to the place, and while you're taking me there, I can buy a bag of holding while you protect my location, and then I can come back and then we can do our trade, yes?
Give me 1 second.
To just
I'm gonna pull out.
unpack
I'm gonna
what he
pull out
just
my. I'm
said.
gonna pull out my sending stone, and I'm gonna call fucking Angus.
Angerfist, we
gonna
go
speak.
to you.
So you're just gonna
Angerfist,
speak
you have
into the
made
sending
it.
stone.
You have made it to the map salesman, as you can see.
Ah,
Far. Ah, welcome, my very tall and grey friend. What can I do for you today?
well, I'm looking for maps. Far.
You're looking for maps? Which one you're looking for?
I'm looking for maps of Waterlong, New City, Longshore, and the Tip.
Oh, you're looking for all of them.
Yes.
Bulk buying, I see.
Yes.
I can give you a bit of a discount for that. You're
That would
looking
be
to get-
appreciated.
You looking to get the sewer systems as well, or you're gonna leave that for your little friend to come back and pick up himself?
Hmm. I'll get them. I'll get them as well. I might just charge him to use the maps.
Well, normally each map I'd sell is quite a high price. What were the maps you wanted?
Waterlong, New City, Longshore, and the Tip.
Alright, I can do that. I'll just chalk it up to about 3,000 gold. Usually
Done.
it'd be about 5,000, but you know. Right. In that case, so it was, what was it? Longshore?
Pretty much all the ones that we don't have.
Yeah, Longshore. The Tip. If they'll load.
You won't really have to worry about New City because that's already in here.
Yeah. Get a, that one's load. And I believe that's all of them.
Thank you. I'd
Now,
hand him the
watch
money.
out for the Waterlong.
Hmm.
You may notice there's only 2 bridges. There's a very big reason for that.
Does it allow passing of a ship through the river?
No. There's another problem. So you know the Marauders, right? What just happened is what was actually apparently believed would happen. Would be a Harrowed Chieftain would appear, and they believed that it would be on this island. So they decided that the best course of action would be to make sure that if anything happens, they blow the bigger bridge and leave the smaller bridge behind. So that way you would have to either cross the river
Get
and
funneled.
get shot at, or get funneled. Exactly.
Hmm.
So they may have already blown the bridge, or they might not have. All I know is that they haven't had any contact from the other places. I'm gonna guess they probably blew the bridge.
Quite possibly. That'll be annoying.
So, sorry, should have taken a bit more discount off because that isn't exactly the full map. He hands you 2 gold back. There you go, there's some money back.
Angerfist says, no, don't worry, because if what you said is true, you've just given me information that I won't need. That, whilst needing verified, is still good to know.
Oh, if you need verification, he pulls out a letter, and he just quickly reads it. Best go talk to. Oh wait, no, they're all being bought by Nubeck now. Never mind, all the informants are with Nubeck.
Well, I was going to have to talk to him anyway. Send him into the source systems and find out key points for, well, tactical strikes.
Watch out for the tip if you ever go there.
Hmm.
You might not want to leave. It's not exactly what you call a holy place, but it's not exactly a place that isn't still within the law. So you might either A, not want to leave, or B, not be able to, because you will end up either killing a prostitute or not. Anyway, that's that you didn't hear that from me.
Sounds like someone's got experience in that.
You're right, I didn't, Far.
Anyway.
Thank you.
Off you pop, and you get the call on the sending stone.
He just brings saying, look, who?
It's anger. Fuck's sake.
No,
It's
this
Angus.
is Angus.
Oh,
Is
it's Petrie.
Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is the Krusty Krab.
It's Steph. I need to ask you just for a small favor.
Alright.
Would you be able to come to the Beastmaster's merchant area, please?
Angus is going to have to ask you where that is, because I don't think he's ever been in that area.
Oh,
Actually, no, he would have been in that area because he's
you would have
wandered
passed
around.
it, I would assume.
Angus has wandered around a fair bit, so he probably would know where it is.
I'll just keep it. I'll make it a short story.
So when I get
Okay.
It's-
And I'll wait for Angerfist to turn up.
Yeah. Angus would just head straight there after buying the maps from Far.
So you head there. As you arrive, the Gnoll looks at you. Ah, another customer. What can I do for you?
Oh, hey,
he's not a
I've killed
customer.
a bunch of you before. Rather boring after the first few.
I'll take that compliment. It just
Fuck
means
it
that
up.
I haven't been punched yet, which means that I'm not as boring.
Right. So long story short, a goblin that happens to know Nubex gave this Gnoll a bag of devouring, and
As he presents the bag of devouring, which is currently in Axtef's hands, he's just sort of doing the whole showman hands, like
Ta-da!
ta-da!
And well, the frost giant who was running the stall died on an whilst going out to find a new beast. And they needed the gold to resurrect him. Since he put he had 60,000 saved up, he put it in the bag of devouring,
And now it's all gone.
well, not all of it. He's got 1,000 left, and well, I told him that I would take him to go see Stockman to get a bag of holding, and afterwards, well, I was going to either find Nubex. Well, I was going to have to find Nubex so I can either shove his hand or maybe his leg into the bag of devouring to tell me who this goblin would have been.
There's a good chance Nubeck wouldn't know who it is, and I kind of need Nubeck whole. I do have a business with him. I'm currently in a business deal with him.
Well,
What day roughly is it?
he might have information on it. Who
This is
knows?
the day that you were doing something.
But either way, I still want to try and find out if he knows who it is. I won't
Right.
get rid of his leg or arm, but I'd still rather try and find out if he knows. That way we can either get a bit of compensation or maybe in a Gnoll a free meal.
Free meal.
That's fair.
That's a very generous offer.
Now, it would come from that goblin who screwed you over. He would be your meal.
He just sort of looks at you. Do you know how bad they smell?
You can clean them before you eat them. It does help.
This would say not as bad as Newbeck.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing smells worse than Newbeck. He seems to wash himself in money.
No, I'm pretty sure he washes himself in the sewer. Actually, I don't think he washes himself.
I just need you to you either take the Knoll to Stockman or stand here and, well, just look over the place whilst me and him go to Stockman to get the bag of holding.
I'll wait here. It'll give me a chance to have a brief, quick look at these maps.
Alright. Thank you very much, Angerfist.
Thank you.
I know
very
this
much.
seems
You want me
I
to-
know this seems pretty boring to you.
You have no idea.
I'll let you get a free hit once I'm back.
Nah.
So,
If I'm getting a hit off, it's going to be in a proper fight.
Well, then
that
we can
is
have.
where
And I'm
we're
not-
going
and I
to.
don't really want-
That is where we're going to end the session today.
Okay, but
Yep.
can we quickly just get the bag for the Knoll and then yeah.
Oh no, we're
Just
going to end the session here
okay.
because I need Newbeck for the next part.
okay, all
Hmm.
good.
So, Jimis, did you enjoy